I could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are.
Hi all, it's Kirsty and we're back to share another 2 journals of the Mother's Day ones that I've made. There is 2 of these ones, like 2 of that style and 2 of this style. We will start with this one here. So again, with the Sanderson fabric, the dyed lace, and then of course we have the velvet ribbon that I have dyed. See, I remembered it this time. And we have a button. Of course, I've cut the back off it so it sits nice and flat. I actually forgot to mention, in between the layers of the covers, I've actually added the lace all the way through in between, on the top and the bottom, and I just think it looks really nice with that. And that's the back. It's beautiful fabric, and we'll just jump straight in. So again, we have exactly the same as the previous video that I showed, that the insides are all identical, just a little bit different with the actual designer paper here. And then of course we've got the coffee dyed and tea dyed paper. We have ledger paper, and of course again with the ephemera and the tags, and the little, again with the little flower at the bottom here. And we got a little fabric, Sanderson fabric tab at the top, again with the tsunami rose with the little pocket through the top there to place whatever you like in. And we have again some more space to journal on, another one of those little books with the Sanderson fabric and lace. We have the music paper, again secured with the washi, and vintage book page, parchment paper, again with the ephemera. I won't pull it out because you've seen it in the previous video. Again with the tsunami rose printable pack. Actually, that side's tsunami rose. This is from one of the fabrics that I have scanned in, and I've just stuck them together and created like a little pocket. Then you get ledger, the grid paper. Again, you've seen this in the previous video, so that comes with that again. And this is an image of the front cover, so that I've printed off and turned into a page. We've got coffee dyed paper, grid paper, ledger, and then again one of my dyed pages. We have some floral washi, music paper, the ephemera, and of course the floating pocket with the tag tucked inside and a bell. We have parchment, we have vintage book, gardening book page, again with the little booklet that I have made with the floral sticker. And we'll just keep moving through, and of course we have a tag here, the lady and the album, and the pocket like in the previous video that you've seen. The ledger again, and of course the back of that printed page, the hanky printable, which you can find on my website, which is AdelineCountryCottage.com. Just look under the I think it's print, I've got that listed under printables. And then we've just got a little space for you to journal on the back again. So yes, as I said, these are all pretty much identical inside. It's just the different, you know, printable page, or whether it's Tsunami or whether it's my vintage wallpaper fabric that's been printed. But yes, all the fabrics are different. And so that's that one. So I'll just quickly show you the other one in that same style. It's just a slightly different button, again with the velvet ribbon being dyed, as well as the lace. We've got the trimming at the top and the bottom, all the way through and around. That's the back. We've got the trimming down the side, and we'll just pop inside, and we just tuck through, and I will show you where. See, it's another Tsunami rose in that one. The pocket's in the top loading pocket there, and again, to match the front cover, the fabric on that little booklet, just Tsunami rose pocket here. We've got the middle of the signature printed from the front cover, and we've got ledger, the dyed pages, the floating pocket, and the ephemera that goes in. Another one of those little booklets here, again with the, you know, the different ephemera tags that are in there. And yeah, we've got the napkin printing there as well. Sorry if I'm speaking a little bit soft. My family are home. It's Good Friday today, and they're all snoozing, so I'm trying not to sort of talk too loud. So that's that one, and we will go into the green. And as I mentioned with this one, this was my sample with the vintage book cover that I used. So I hadn't planned to sell this one, but I decided that I will. Yeah, so it's like, this one's just a tad, not by much, but it's a tad smaller. Everything inside is identical though. So we've got the dyed lace. Actually, I think I failed to mention that the dyed lace on the front, that's slightly almost on that latte color, that was actually dyed with fig leaves, so that's been eco dyed. Yeah, so we've got this beautiful green velvet ribbon on this one, and once again inside, like, you slightly see a different designer paper inside. And the ephemera again with the Tsunami rose, some of that fabric that was gifted from Susan, and there's your top loaded pocket there. And another one of those little booklets, music paper, dyed paper, or tea dyed paper, and then you've got your little ephemera pieces here, the little booklet. Again, this is designer paper on this side of Tsunami Rose's printable, the top loading pocket. We have a ledger, lined and tea dyed, and of course you get a pack with that. And I'll just put that in there. So yeah, so you get a pack that goes in the center. We got designer page. As I mentioned, these were the first I made, but then I ended up printing the front covers, or the fabric, and using it as this page on the other ones. But this is the designer paper. I'm not 100% sure who that one was from. Could be Kaiser Craft, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, and so we got coffee dyed paper again. It's just a repeating of the other books, except each vintage garden page, book page is slightly different. Again, lending towards that colour palette. Oh look, see, you got a little bird there that I'd when I was making those birds at Christmas time. And of course, as you can see, the colour palette in this one is slightly different in the ephemera. Yeah, so that's that one. And again, the hanky printable. So that is in the green. Now, I think this one's actually, when I did this sample, that one, the other one was made at the same time, so it'll be virtually identical. Yeah. So, and I've just added a little tab here. See, it's been a sample piece compared to the other ones. Like I added, this is a newer fabric on this one, and this one doesn't have a pocket. So, but it's pretty much got everything else in here. Exactly the same. In the center, the designer paper, ledger, coffee dyed paper, the ephemera, the vintage garden book, and one of those little booklets there, the ephemera, ledger, lined, designer, and then of course we got the hanky. So there you go. That is the next two that will be popping up soon, as I mentioned, on Wednesday next week. Hopefully everything will be listed by then. And so make sure you subscribe to my my website, because I release and send an email out of my new products first, and you'll be able to get notification of that before the video generally goes up. However, this particular time it will be the video will go up first, because I wanted to try and get the series of videos out so that I can upload all of them by Wednesday, hopefully all on the same day. I've already photographed everything. Everything's ready to go. It's just that doing the videos and getting it all prepared for you. And so thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up and hit the little bell button on the side and subscribe so you get a notification that when I do my next video. And don't forget to subscribe all over onto my my website as well, AdelineCountryCottage.com, and that way you'll get a notification there when they are released. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go and fix up this video and try to have it up soon. So I will see you in my next video when we'll be releasing another 2 more. So I'll see you then. Okay, bye for now. Oh, happy Easter!
Let's start.